Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the number one most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Today is Wednesday. That's right, it is Wednesday, December 12th, 2018. I said Wednesday, December 12th, 2018. And guess what? Guess what? Today is the first and last time it'll ever be Wednesday, December 12th, 2018. So we want to make the most, the absolute most of this absolutely fabulous day. You guys in with that? You guys down with that? You guys want to do that? We're going to have some absolute maddening fun today. It's going to be absolutely maddening fun today. We were supposed to have some guests on the show today. We were supposed to have my friend Damian Boudreaux, and we were supposed to have Mr. Ali Rida, world record holder, the man, the myth, the legend. But there was some mix-ups in communication on my part. I didn't follow up well enough, as well as I should have, to make sure that everything was in line. I kind of set it and forget it. If that makes sense, kind of set it and forget it, and that's not the way we need to do things sometimes. Sometimes when other people, when you're getting them up at 5:30 in the morning, you got to have more conversations than just to set it and forget it. So I apologize. I absolutely apologize, but we will not have Ali Rida and Damian Boudreaux on the show today. We'll get them back on here on another day, but we're not going to have them today. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to roll Glenn Lundy style and you guys. How's that sound? Just me and you. Me and you this morning. Mano y mano, one on one. I will, however, say that I will have a guest. I will not have a guest, but I will be a guest a little bit later today on Lisa Copeland's show called 15 Minutes of Fierce. That'll be on at 7:45 Eastern time. I'm going to be on with Lisa Copeland on her show. So if you're not already following her, I need you to follow Lisa Copeland. Go to her business page. She has about 17,000 followers on her business page. I need you to go over there a little bit later today. Come check me out. I would love it if the Rise and Grind crew just blew her show up. Just blew her show up and had it just made it the most massive, biggest, most incredible show that she's ever had in the history of all time. Something tells me we can do that. Something tells me we can do that. She's an amazing woman. She's become an amazing friend of mine. She was on the phone, talking to my daughter last night. She's incredible. Anyways, speaking of my daughter, last night we did some shopping. My daughter and I, we did some shopping looking for a dress for her. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful. I want to see that twirl one more time. So last night her and I did some shopping together for some dresses because she is headed off to good old New York City, and she's super, super excited about it, man. She's super excited about New York City. I'm super excited about New York City. I'm excited what's going to happen when she gets there, and her mind just goes, you know what I mean? Because she's been living in Paris, Kentucky her whole life. Nothing wrong with Paris, but I'm just saying, she's about to have this mind blow, and it's going to be stinking awesome. And so I'm super excited about it. It's going to be super, super cool. But again, I apologize. No Damian and Ali this morning. That's my bad. That's my fault. We're going to fix that, though. We'll get them on another time. Now, last night while I was with my daughter, we were out shopping and so on and so forth. She was asking a lot of questions. She was asking a whole lot of questions about hashtag Rise and Grind. She was asking, Dad, she was like, Dad, do all your friends have shows? Because she was talking to Lisa Copeland. Lisa's got a show. Obviously, I got a show. She wanted to know if all my friends had a show. She wanted to know really what hashtag Rise and Grind was all about. She's like, what is it about? What do you talk about on your show? And I didn't think about it because she wears the Rise and Grind gear. She sees the Rise and Grind hats. She sees us talking about Rise and Grind. She hears us talking about Rise and Grind. You got people making songs about Rise and Grind. You got all kinds of stuff going on with Rise and Grind. But she's like, what the heck is Rise and Grind? What is it really about? You know, do all of your friends have shows? Why do you do it every day? Why do you get up every morning? And then she was like, what's up with these planners? What's up with the planners? And I thought, this morning we'll just kind of talk about a little bit about that. What is Rise and Grind? Why do we rise and grind? What's up with the planners? We'll have conversations like that first thing this morning. But before we get into all of that, y'all know what we got to do this morning. We got to get our jam on. Okay. It's a little. Let me try this one. I mean, that one's okay. That's okay. I want to try this one. I want to see if I feel this one a little bit better. Let me see. Yup. I think I'm feeling that one a little bit better. Give me a little more energy this morning. Those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start the day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change someone's day is for you to hit that share button. Change what goes into the feed. You might change what comes out. So whether you're watching on replay or you're watching live, you'll hit that share button now. It's also a part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me, and I'll say good morning to you. Whether you're watching replay or you're watching live, tell me what's up. I'll come back to you if you're watching a little bit later. Good morning, Bill Ham. My man made it up in here. What's up, Rob Bowley? Chris Hansen's up in here, and my man Josh What's up, CJ Craig Miles? What's up, George Fleming, Janelle Diego, and Terrence Harris? Archie's up in here. Elizabeth Rankin's up in here. How you doing, Mr. Rick Berman? How are you, sir? Gail Beecraft's up in here. Charlotte Huger's up in here. Ray Hatcher's up in here. What's up, Jeff Baker? How are you, sir? Amanda Willem Messer's up in here. Vicki Everett, my twang sister. I hope you're doing okay, friend. Everybody, excuse me for just a minute while I look at my friend Vicki Everett deeply in the face and say, hey, Vicki, we love you and we're praying for you, and I hope everything is going A-O-K. I really do. What's up, Terry Lynn Carter? How are you? What's up, Big C? Miss Bandy Campbell up in the house. My man John Sankey with the guns. My man Aaron Jones is up in here. John Bivens is up in here. I love it. I really love that my man Josh O's back up in here. That's a whole other story. You guys should ask him about it. What's up, Robert Stoudemire? My man Josh Wilson's up in here. Everybody's up in here. It's going to be an incredible day today. I'm super excited. Check it out, man. There's something I got to show you guys that I'm really excited about. Tell me what you think. What do you think? What do you think? I stinking love it. I don't know about you. Maybe I'm really close to it. You guys think? I'm pretty close to it. I'm pretty close to this thing. I love it. I love it. You tell me what you guys think. I want to know in the comments what you guys think about that video. And I will need your help. I'll let you know when. I don't need your help right now, but I'll let you know when, because that video is going to come out once all of the planners, we've shipped some planners to Amazon. We've had overwhelming success with these planners. So we're going to ship, or we already shipped them to Amazon. Once they go live on Amazon, it'll go through a little different link. Right now, you guys are ordering directly from me. I'm hand signing each and every single one of them, but they're going to end up going on to Amazon. And when they go on to Amazon, I'm going to have to shoot that video out. And I'm going to need you guys to share it all across the planet, if you would, please. But I think that video captures it all, doesn't it? I think that video captures it all. Like, Rise and Grind is a life changer. That's how I explained it to my daughter. I'm like, honey, it's this thing where we change our lives. Like, Rise and Grind is about attacking the number one fear of human beings all across the planet, which is change. Change. Human beings, we all fear change. And Rise and Grind attacks that. And she's like, well, what do you mean Rise and Grind attacks that? I'm like, honey, well, here's what we do. Rise and Grind is designed to equip ourselves. We are going to equip ourselves in a way every single day where we rise, right? We rise in a way that we start to evolve, which another word for evolve is change. We start to evolve into the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can be. Now, once we start to become that absolute best version of ourselves that we can become, then we start to make an impact. We start to make an impact on our friends, on our family members, on our coworkers. We start making an impact on every single person around us. We start making an impact in our businesses. It starts to make an impact in our careers. It starts to make an impact in our health. It starts to make an impact on everything, right? And so I'm explaining this to my daughter. I'm like, yeah, we choose to rise. It's a choice. We choose to rise and equip ourselves in a way that we begin to evolve into the best versions of ourselves so that we can make an impact. And the best part is we do it together. That's the best part. We do it together. It's all about relationship. Hashtag Rise and Grind is really about two things. It's about change and it's about relationships. That's really what it's all about, man. We can try to convolute it and complicate it and all of that stuff, but ultimately it's about those two things. It's about change. It's about relationship. Like, think about it. This show right here that we're doing live today, by the way, which we have powerful green signal. That's right. We have powerful video. That's right. We have powerful sound. That's right. We're live right at 5:30 a.m. That's right. We struggled through the last week and a half. That's right. We had to make some changes. That's right. I had to go get a new laptop. That's right. I had to make sure that the connection was better. That's right. I had to do everything to make sure that we go live. Here we are a year later. And we're still having to make these changes to make sure that we're here live. Now, why is it so important that we're here live? Only about 5% of the people that watch the show actually watch it live. The other 95% don't watch it live. We could pre-record this show. You know how tough it is to get a guest on? It's so tough to get a guest on at 5:30 a.m. They don't want to come on here at 5:30 a.m. live. It's super tough if they live in California. Try getting a guest who lives in California on 5:30 Eastern time live. It's incredibly difficult. This show could be done so much easier. It could be so much easier. I could pre-record it. I could do it at 5 o'clock in the evening if I wanted to. I could do it at 10 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to. I could do it whenever it was easy and convenient for the guest. I could do that. I could totally 100% do that. And it would be a good show. But you know what? It wouldn't be the same because it's about the relationship. It's not just about rising every day and equipping ourselves in a way that we start to evolve and make an impact. It's about doing it together. It's so important that we do this together. There's nobody more important to me than you. You have to understand that you guys in these relationships are so incredibly important to me. Yesterday, I was on the phone with my man Josh O. I can't even tell you his story because I'm afraid Facebook will lock me up just for talking about it. But my man Josh O crossed the line. That's right. Josh O, and I don't even want to use the word that I used on the phone with him yesterday. Facebook might shut me down for that. But Josh O got locked, blocked, kicked out of Facebook for 72 hours because he is just a straight up criminal, which is not the word I used yesterday. But he's a criminal. But I had to call my man Josh O, just check. Oh, hey, what's up, Josh O, bro? I didn't see you live on the show. What's going on? He told me what was going on. We had a conversation for 40 minutes. It's about relationships. It's because I love you guys. I was on the phone with Lisa Copeland. I've met Lisa Copeland. There's so many people. Lisa Copeland's awesome, by the way. I'm going to be on her show. I already told you, but make sure you check it out at 7:45. She's awesome. But just the relationships, I got a great message from Jeff Baker, which, Jeff, I'm halfway through it. I was doing the dance, doing the dress thing with my daughter last night, and so I'm halfway through it. But I got a great video from Jeff Baker last night. You guys are messaging me. Everybody's super excited about the planners. People are receiving their planners. They're posting, the inside cover of their planners, of the special messages that I took the time. Dude, I'm telling you, my fingers hurt, my hands hurt, but I love it. I've been signing away, and people are like, bro, you can get a stamp. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't getting no stamp. This ain't about no stamp. Rise and Grind isn't about stamps. It's about relationships. It's about doing these things together. That's why I'm heading out to see Jasper sometime, hopefully in January. That's why we're going to head out to Roper Kia, hopefully sometime in January, maybe February. That's why we're going to go see Bambi and things like that. And for those of you, I'm still going to pick a couple more people. So if you want me to maybe come see you with a video crew, Vicky, I'm going to go see Vicky. That's right. I'm going to go see Vicky, Everett, and Lindsay, and I'm going to introduce you guys to her incredible family. We're gonna take the camera in there. We're gonna talk about how Rise and Grind has changed her life, and I'm gonna introduce you guys to her. She's amazing. I know you guys already know her through the group, but you're gonna get to know her on a deeper level. So we're gonna take the cameras there. We're gonna go see Vicky, which is gonna be real cool right here in Paris, Kentucky, man. I love it. But if you want me to come see you, I still got one more slot to fill. So if you want me to come see you with video cameras and get to know you a little bit better, I'll come out. We'll shoot the stuff and maybe have some lunch and all that good stuff. You can talk about your Rise and Grind experience. Send me a video, man. Send me a video or send me a message or whatever. Let me know your Rise and Grind story. But these stories are so cool. But see, it's all about change and it's all about relationships. That's what Rise and Grind is all about. And so if things are not changing in and around you as you're watching this show, if things are not changing in and around you, then you're doing something wrong. I got to tell you that this morning. You're doing something wrong because it's all about rise, evolve, and impact. That's what it is. Rise, evolve, impact. Okay? We'll get some t-shirts made. Don't worry. Rise, evolve, impact. I want you to ask yourself that question. Are you rising? Are you evolving? Are you making an impact? Rise, evolve, impact. Here, I'm going to break it down to you a little bit easier. It's called REI. REI. Okay? See, in the auto industry and a lot of businesses, not just the auto industry, in business in general, people are constantly looking at their ROI. They want to know what their return on investment is. I want you to start looking at your REI. Okay? Rise, evolve, impact. REI. Those are the three areas I want you to look at. Are you rising and equipping yourself properly? Are you rising and equipping yourself properly? That means no snooze button. That means not grabbing your phone first thing in the morning unless you're hopping on the hashtag Rise and Grind show. That means making sure that you're doing a gratitude list and your goals. You're taking care of your physical being and you're sending out an encouraging message to someone. Are you rising properly? It's 5 steps, guys. It's 5 steps. Are you rising properly? Are you evolving? REI. Are you evolving into the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be? Our good friend Elena Cardone, she talked about this. You're either building your empire or you tearing it down. Are the actions that you're taking every single day, are they building your empire? Are you evolving into best self? And it does require change. You can that evolve and change. They're very similar words. The only difference is I can change my mind right now. Evolution is a process that takes a while. You are not going to evolve into the best version of yourself overnight. It's not going to happen. It takes a while. It's a process. Some of you guys have been with me for a while now. You should be seeing growth. You should be seeing yourself starting to evolve. You should be unrecognizable from when you first watched this show back in January. If you're not, then we're missing something. There's a step that you're missing. We're doing something wrong. You should be evolving into the best version of self that's humanly possible, okay? And we're really all going to attack this in 2019 together when we're all going to be on the same page with our hashtag Rise and Grind planners. That's going to be awesome. We're rising and equipping ourselves properly. We are evolving into the absolute best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. And then the third one is impact. REI. Impact. Are we starting to make an impact on our friends, on our family members, on our coworkers, on everyone around us? Impact. Now you got to understand these words all. Rise requires effort. Evolution requires change. It is change and it takes time. Impact requires force. Okay? Force. We have to make an impact. You can associate it with the word force. Okay? It actually has to boom, impact. Boom, impact. Boom, impact. That means you're smiling, you're shaking hands, you're surprising people. You're surprising people. When you start to make an impact on their life, they're like, whoa, where'd that person come from? I don't remember that guy. You look different today. You're more attractive now than you used to be, and I don't mean just physically. There's something about you that has changed, and wait a minute, I want to be more like you. I want to do what you're doing. You're starting to make an impact on my life. You're rubbing off on me. It's forcible change. And I don't mean you force yourself on someone. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're starting to rise and equip yourself in such a way that you start to evolve into this absolute best version of self. And by doing so, that alone starts to impact everyone around you. Starts to impact everyone around you. So that's the answer. What is hashtag Rise and Grind? What is it all about? Why are you crazy people all getting up in the morning every day? Why are you guys got all these planners? Why are you doing all of this together? And the reason that we do it all together, is because it's all about, ultimately, it comes down to relationships. It comes down to relationships. If I rise every day and equip myself in a way that I start to evolve into the absolute best version of me that I can possibly be, and it starts to make an impact on those around me, why am I doing all that? I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing it for selfish reasons. I'm doing it because of the relationships that I can build, the bonds that I can build with my kids, the bonds that I can build with my spouse, the bonds that I can build with my coworkers. It's all about relationships. So today, I want you to take a look at your REI. How are you doing? How's your REI looking right now? Are you rising and equipping yourself? Are you evolving? And are you starting to make an impact? Because I believe with all of my heart that you are this truly amazing human being, uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. I truly believe that. And I know you're starting to take steps in that right direction. You're starting to do it already. You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind. You're up here in the hashtag Rise and Grind group. You're making positive posts. You're encouraging each other. You're lifting each other up, man. I'm watching it in the group. Somebody comes in the group and they're a little dark. Boom. You guys are shining the light on them, man. You guys start shining the light on them. Everybody just starts commenting. Boom, 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 boom. Here's what you can do. Here's how you can help. I loved Bambi's comment on my man. I think his name was Tyler. Tyler posted how sometimes he just gets this negative thought in his head and he can't get it out. And the whole Rise and Grind group, everybody started popping in there, how they deal with things. You could deal with it physically. You could deal with it in books. You could go to the Bible. You could do all this stuff. And then my girl, Bambi, she jumped in there and she's like, bro, if you've been dealing with that for a while, you might need help. I love that. I love that. I love that she said, I love that she didn't just say, hey, I jumped in there like, hey, here's how I deal with it, a good morning routine. And, Robert's like, let's take care of the physical. Make sure you get through some good exercise, and everybody's got good, valuable advice. I don't remember who it was, but said, turn to the Bible, bro. And all that stuff is real, and all that stuff is powerful advice. But I also love that Bambi went in there and said, bro, if you've been dealing with this for a while, you might need help. You might not be able to do this all by yourself. This might be day one on your rise and grind journey. You might be just now starting to rise and evolve and ultimately make an impact. And we have to understand that everybody's at different stages of this. Everybody's at different stages of this. And I love that there's people in this group that care enough. I love that you're in this group and you care enough to jump in and start helping people whenever they need it. It's crazy. So these decisions that you're starting to make, these relationships, these bonds that you're starting to build, I want you to know that they're truly making an impact. They're making an impact on this planet. It's making an impact on me. It's making an impact on your friends. It's making an impact on your family members. It's making an impact on your coworkers. It's just making a massive impact on this planet, and I absolutely love you for it. If nobody has told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I stinking love you. I do. So do me a favor and have an incredible, amazing, over-the-top, fantastic, absolute, fabulous day today. Can you do that for me, please? Please? Please do that. Just have the best day that you've ever had in your entire life. Go over to Josh O's page and give him a bunch of crap today. Now that he's back on Facebook. Come join me and Lisa Copeland at 7:45. And if you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you'd like some Rise and Grind gear for their make incredible Christmas gifts or for yourself, go to GlennLundy.com. If you haven't got your planner yet, go to GlennLundy.com. And most importantly, will you please come back here again? Will you come back here again tomorrow morning? 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day, guys. Absolutely incredible day. $7:45 a.m.